Okay, YouTubers, welcome back. I'm still in Geneva. Come back from work. I was having looked this morning and it didn't look very good, but it's the cloud's broken up a bit more now, so I'm going to go take a fly. Mount Blanc is off to my right there somewhere, and we'll see if we can find the Matterhorn, and then we'll scoot back down to Geneva, which is where we are now. Okay, I'll just quick check. That's cool. That's working. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Brakes off. That was looking good. Okay. Here we go. $50, $60, $70, no warning signs, no bells, no buzzers. Coming up to 100, we've got some back pressure now. Don't forget, we're considerably higher than sea level now. Up here in the Alps, yeah, everything's good. Then he had a problem, I could put it back down on the runway now. Nice long runway here in Geneva. Okay, gear up. Accelerating through 200 knots. Nozzles up. Trim. That's Lake Geneva ahead of me there. We're at the west end of Lake Geneva. So I'm going to come around. So about there. And let's go into the climb. I can cheat, I can turn the weather off and it'll be beautiful blue sky day, but I don't like doing that. I like to fly it as realistically as possible, you know. Otherwise it just becomes a computer game, doesn't it, really? Okay, bring the power back. That, dead ahead, I think that's Mount Blanc. It's one of the biggest, or if not the biggest, I think. Not sure, I'll have to Google that one just to confirm it, but I think it's the biggest one in the area. And the Matterhorn is off to the left over there somewhere. So we're just going to see if we can find it. That's the plan. The visibility is not that good actually, but it's a lot better than it was earlier. So I've got 5 degrees nose up there, and I'm just heading towards Mount Blanc. Okay, 11600 fuel is good. No warning signs. Still got Geneva behind me, the lake just back there. So, sun, the sun is starting to go down. Wow, this is much better. Look at this. Wow. Yes, we just climbed up out of that crag. The low level dust. Like I say, X-Plane 12 is supposed to be a lot better than this. It's supposed to be. So that's Mount Blanc. This is default scenery, by the way. I haven't downloaded any scenery for the Alps. This is just what you get with the basic program. Microsoft Flight Simulator uses Google Earth for the whole world, I think, which is way better scenery wise, but it's not as good in other ways, so I'm sticking with X-Plane for now. Swig of beer. So it's going to be a round trip. Hopefully we're going to do Mount Blanc, we're going to go off to the left, find the Matterhorn, and then we're going to go low level down the valleys, out across the lake and back into Geneva. That's my plan. There we go. Red Alton, I've got 14,000 feet above ground level, which is was originally set at Geneva, which is way above sea level. Okay, I'm only interested in my Red Alt, not interested in my QFE and QNH at the moment. Alright, some sexy looking mountains around here. Okay, I'm going to have to come left, and I think the Matterhorn is quite a distinctive shape. I don't think that's it, just there. I think it's further away than that, but this cloud cover's not going to do us any favours, is it? Okay, 18,000 feet will level off there. Allow the speed to build. Then I'm going to turn onto an easterly heading. So I'm going to come left onto east once I get to Mount Blanc or thereabouts. And see if I can spot the horn. Just north of Italy here, really. Although we're at the western end of the Alps. Love the Alps. Okay, that'll do. We'll start the turn onto east from here. Lots of spiky looking hills, isn't there? Wow. I'm just in awe when I come up to the Alps like this. This is incredible. I have actually been mountain climbing in the Dolomites many moons ago. I have got a video about it if you go back through my videos. I went with a pilot friend of mine, Gordon. He's dead now, from the parachute centre. That could be the horn on the nose there. It looks horny. I don't know just at this moment, but it's in the right direction. Of course, low-level valley flying is fun, especially in the Alps. It's a bit more dramatic than Scotland, but Scotland's a really good place to train, for sure. Okay, 371, that's my ground speed. Okay. And there's Lake Geneva over there, that's the eastern end of it. And I'll be going that way down that valley once I find the horn. So a little bit to go. I'm hoping that's it, but I can't fly down valleys that are full of cloud. I've got to find a clear valley to descend into. Otherwise I'm asking for trouble. I'm going to crash and die. I don't want to do that. I'm going to have another sip of beer. Got some Budweiser. Large can of Budweiser, 50p. Yes, I rather think that's it. And I haven't even looked at a map. Oh, listen, I'm doing this from memory. By Jove, I think that's it. Well, it could be it, but there's another one over there that could be it. Look, so I'm not celebrating just yet. More or less in the right place, so I'm guessing that's it. You can actually download the heliport and the Mount Blanc Matterhorn, I should say, scenery, which is better than standard scenery, but I haven't got that. Yes, we should have a good look around the French Alps and the Italian Alps, the Austrian Alps, go down to Vienna. I love Salzburg. I've been to Salzburg, that was fabulous. Really, really liked that. All the ladies in their dirndls. Right, well, I really want to be dropping into a valley behind the Matterhorn. So we'll start the descent. Let's see if I can pick up the valley that takes me back to Lake Geneva. Obviously I can't descend through cloud into a valley. That would be suicidal. I'm pretty sure that's the Matterhorn. Speed building. Descending now, 19,000. Okay, feels good. No warning signs. So we're going to take a closer look at the horn. I'm pretty sure this is the horn, unless I'm very much mistaken. Everything's up, air brakes are in, gears up, everything's looking good. Yes, yes, yes. Just double checking here. Right. It's around the horn. And I should have a valley behind it, as I remember, because I've been here before. And the weather was considerably better. I'm pretty sure that's my valley. And there's no way I'm going to descend into that at the moment. So I could dive for a hole. That could be a fool's hole. And then I could finish up with a whiteout in a valley. And that is pretty bad. And the best I could hope for would be a vertical climb out of there on full power. Common sense says don't do it, but there's another old phrase that says who dares wins. Staying with it. Watch those hilltops. Watch those hilltops. Airspeed 530. Collision avoidance system is on. We're in. We're under the cloud. It's raining. Going a bit fast now, so I need to slow down. I seem to remember we've got a left turn followed by a really tight left turn. So I need to get the speed down to about 450. That's right, valley bends to the right, then we've got a left turn and a sharp left. And there's an airfield on the second sharp left actually. Yeah, 440, that's good speed. That's good speed, hold that. Seeing if I can remember the way. What a spectacular place to live. You need a helicopter to get around though. I mean, I can imagine the snow in the winter. Während the Lederhosen, there's the left turn. Airspeed 438, that's good. It's this next turn that's the tight one. And it's got a mountain right in front of me, so I really need to be back on the power now to get around this corner. Now hitting the hill on the other side, so I want to be on the right hand side really. Following those wires, I've got to come round on a tight left here now. Okay, get the speed back to 450. This is it, right, let's come round, pull it tight, not too tight that we stall the wing. Sure, remember an airfield here, yes there it is. Okay, just cruise now. It's a nice long valley with a right turn at the end of it. There's the strip, look. So it's a nice long straight valley, right turn at the end, and then we hit the lake and go left across the lake back to Geneva. Sunset mist, dark clouds. Just trim a bit there now, feels good. Still got 10,650, loads of fuel. Raining. 548 knots, no warning signs. Feels good, everything's looking good. 400 feet, that's low enough really. And it's going to be dark soon, so the last thing I want is to be mountain flying in the dark, so I should be back on the ground in the next 10-15 minutes hopefully. I'm doing 500 knots for goodness sake, you know. It was a nice little jolly. So I did enjoy my first little jolly in the Alps. I did get a request to do the Alps. Beating up of runways. There's another runway. It's got a light plane, you see, you could fly up and down these little valleys. Okay, we should be approaching the end of the valley now, and there is a sharpish right turn, and we should be visual with the Lake Geneva itself. We should do Zurich while we're here. Right, this is the end of the valley, so we've got a right turn here. Five knots. All trimmed in. Okay, start the turn. Shame it's raining so much. And we should be visual with the lake now as we come around this bend. He says, is that the lake? Hope so, or I'm lost. It should be the east end of the lake. Okay, fuel 9875, that's good. Loads and loads of fuel. This is the lake. It's further from the bend as I remember, but you know, actually in the right place. I haven't got lost. I haven't embarrassed myself. So this is the last leg now. Follow the coast of the lake to the left back to Geneva airport. Found myself a good Swiss watch. That's what I need while I'm here. You know, I think Charlie Chaplin bought a house here by the lake somewhere. Don't know where. I think he died here. Where did I hear that? Do you know, I can't remember if that's true or not. I have to Google it. $800 feet. Feels good. No warning signs. Call Geneva for approach. Yeah, clear. Come in. Whatever. Very good. So, Geneva airfield should be on the other side of this lake, just ahead of us. Airport, I should say. Okay. Let's get a bit of altitude, because I've got an airport here somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm looking. Got it. Visual with the runway. Okay, slowing down. I'm looking for. I'm going to go straight in because it's westerly wind today. It's only a few knots, not much. But I'm going to make the approach from this end. So I'm looking for 250 knots for gear extension. Throttle's closed. Level the wings, don't need the air brake out. Feels good, 9275. 340 and decaying. Well, it's been a long time. I've really enjoyed being back in Geneva. Wish the weather was better. Nearly at gear extension speed. 260, 250. Let's have the gear. You can hear the wind now. The gear's extended. Okay, nozzles can go to 40. I'm going to come in high. And steep with reverse thrusters. Sun's cracking the flags here in Spain, but it's been peeing down and horrible and grey and miserable here in Geneva. Right. Stand by. Confirmed 4 greens. Confirmed. Air brakes are in at the moment. We'll get the nozzles round very shortly. We're going to dive towards the threshold once we've got the angle right. That looks good. 220. 227, 28. The nozzles are vectoring, powering up. VOR right on the end of the runway, look at that, that's cool. Reverse thrust, speed dropping off like a brick. Stand by with the water on. Gives me that little trickle of extra power. Going for flat landing. Water off. Throttle down, nozzles up. Nozzles to 40. And here we are, we're back in Geneva. And the Harrier AV8. Well, that was fun. Did enjoy that, despite the weather. AV8, exit left, AV8. So on the brakes. This one must be. Didn't use much runway, you see. We're still too heavy for hover operations. Not too much fuel on board. In fact, if you're coming back on a mission and you've didn't use all your bombs and weapons and things, and you're coming to land on an aircraft carrier, you're too heavy to land, you just jettison everything. So that yellow, black, stripy. I think it's that one. Maybe not. Oh no, it's down there. Look. Yeah, you could just eject all the weapons into the sea to make yourself light enough to land. What a waste. Well, there you go. I can't park here because I'll be in the way of all the big jets. You get the drift. I'll go over the grass there, look. Stick back as you go onto the grass. Bit more power. Gotta be careful going across grass because you can sink. Brakes on. Thank you very much. I do hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.